Hey, how's it going? Today we're gonna do the three-sum problem of LeetCode 15. So given array nums of n integers, are there elements a, b, c in nums such as a plus b plus c equal to 0? Find all unique triplets in the array, which gives the sum of 0. Notice that the solution set must not contain duplicate triplets. So input is like this, and we have two triplets, which is -1, 1, 0. It sum up to 0. And also -1, -1, 2 also sum up to 0. So it will output this. Yeah, basically threesum is like find three number that adds up to 0, right? So I'm going to quickly share my solution. So first of all, so basically the algorithm is just to convert threesum into twosum. Because it says you shouldn't contain duplicates, so I sort the array. Yeah, so that's easier to see. So first of all, I get the length of the numbers. First, I do the corner checking. If the list doesn't even have three numbers, then I return an empty array, because there's no way that like two numbers or empty array can give you three sums, right? And what do is I loop through like all the possible first numbers. So for example, my first number can be 0, can be at index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, right? So basically my first number can from 0, index 0 to index 3. My first number cannot go to here, index 4, index 5, because we still have two numbers, right? So here is the first number's rightmost boundary. So I'm saying for I in range m minus 2, n is the length of the array. So here it has 6 numbers, so 6 minus 2 is 4, so range for 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So basically, I is my first number's rightmost index. So I get my first number, and my target sum will be what? Because I have to find three numbers that add up to 0. So my number 2 plus number 3 sum should be num1 minus num1, right? So basically, if my number is 0, number 1 is 0, then my target sum for my number 2 and number 3 sum up have to be 0, right? So my target sum is 0, and I call my helper function. What my helper function do is that my helper function is just like the regular twosum, right? So you are given a list, you are given a total, and you have to output all the numbers that adds up to the total. So I create a dictionary, I loop through the list. My target num is going to be my total plus minus the current numbers. If it's not in the dictionary, I record the number and its index. Otherwise, I create a set. I add the target number and my number into the set, right? Why I do a set is because I don't want duplicates, right? So that's why I do a set. So at the end, I just need to return a set. So this set will contain all the numbers that adds up to the total. Okay, so remember, right now we have our number 1 and the target sum for number 2 and number 3. So all I need to do is call my helper function, right? And this helper result will give me a set of all the 2 numbers that adds up to my target sum, right? So I call my helper function. If my helper function so I call my helper function, and for each x in the helper function's result, basically I loops, because my helper result is a list, right? It contains all the possible tuples. So basically I have to loop through each of them, and I get my number 2, number 3,